Hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Darkest Dungeon it is, and there will be a lot of failure, a lot of suffering, but I decided it's a good idea to have one series going that doesn't take a lot of time, where I can do short episodes and mix them in whenever possible. So let's switch into the game. Here we go, and well, we have to watch the intro because, well, the voice of this guy is just genius. I love this about this game.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Don't worry, we will. We'll probably die trying. So, everything enabled. We'll start the campaign. Bloodmoon difficulty, and yeah, let's call it Darkest Blood, and ready to start into it.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I'm not so sure about that, but definitely trying. So, I have some experience with this game, but never completed it, and tried it about 17 weeks into it on the highest difficulty level. So failure is an absolute possibility, but it doesn't matter. Like the intro said, this game is about making the best out of a bad situation.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Yeah, definitely can do that. I won't explain the basics of the game, just if I do something that's a little bit special, I will talk about that, but definitely want to get bleeding on this guy. This is just the intro, so it doesn't matter too much.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We'll grab all the stuff we can get, and talking with this guy, I don't think there ever can come something good of it, so we'll skip it and, well,
An ambush.
make
Send
our
these
way
vermin
to
a
the end.
message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Yeah, and I will try not to talk about the game, over the game, because I really like the lines, and yeah, should work out. Let's see. And here, this is already, well, telling you something about the game. You have to make decisions. Do we go for the tank first, or do we focus on the guy in the back? And I think it's always a good idea to try to get rid of threats quickly. So, well, he can't hit to the back, so we'll just smite him. He has high stun resistance, so no use in trying. And
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
now we can finish the big guy. The bleeding doesn't matter, you heal at the end. What's really important is that you reduce or limit the amount of stress you're taking, because the stress doesn't go away. And stress damage is always super painful. So just one moment. Take a look at the stream. Yeah. Seems to work out perfectly. And yeah, let's open his veins and be done with it.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Perfect. So, great stuff. We'll continue adventuring, checking out this chest. It's trapped, so I'm not touching it. And yeah, first quest complete. Decent result. And then let's begin the real stuff. Always very important, the traits you get. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's not super helpful as well, because not very often we will be at full health, but yeah, stress heal. This is limiting stress heal through a specific method, so that's not too important. Yeah, that's pretty useless as well, because I will try not to go that far down. Maybe that's a good strategy, I don't know. We might find out.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Perfect. And those two successfully escorted me to the hamlet. That's already good. And yeah, we have some stuff to explore around here, I think.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah. That's definitely the case. And obviously recruiting everyone, it doesn't cost anything. And I definitely want to upgrade my stagecoach network because, yeah, we will have a lot of people in here and I want to have the choice. And we will dismiss a lot of people. Hopefully not a lot of people will die, but we will dismiss some of them, especially if their traits are not that great. So, in town will only drink. Yeah, I can live with that. Second wind. Nice. Kind of. Warren's Explorer. Winded. Yeah, risk taker. That's absolutely not great for the Vestal. So, not really a great selection we got in the beginning, but doesn't matter. No one died.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yeah. We are only allowed 16 deaths, and we are only allowed to take 100 weeks. After that...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
It will be over this way.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Yeah, after 100 weeks it will be over one way or another. So, that's it. Nothing to do here. So let's go on our first mission.
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
We don't
Your work
really
begins.
have a choice here. She would love to be on the third position. On the second position. Let's try that. Usually I don't do that. Tricky Glory. That's a name I didn't have before. Yeah, disease resist, -2 dodge. This is already not the best. Dodge is always nice, and getting a few diseases isn't that bad in my opinion. But nothing else we can do. Let's provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I like to get 1 full stack of food. 1 or 2 shovels, doesn't matter too much. At least 1 key. 1 holy water we already have, and we need quite a few torches. I think on the highest difficulty level the torches don't last very long, so it's better to be prepared. And yeah, I'm not sure if 1 shovel is enough actually. I haven't played... let's risk it. We can always pay in blood if we want. So, let's embark. First expedition into the ruins. And we will be curious and we will be careful. And I plan to do 1 expedition at a time. Maybe on the first episode we will do a little bit more. But this way I can absolutely do more episodes, and once I have a little bit of time I can do 1. So move to the next room. You can always see on the minimap where we are. This torch represents our group in case you have not played this game, and you just move forward. There's only 1 way. We can go backwards. Well, you go from room to room. It's a really simple concept, but loads of fun and loads of suffering. So, by the way, if you want to be name one of the heroes, just drop a comment. We can obviously do that. So, there are curios.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
We will absolutely take everything we can. You can interact with the curios, and well, there's always a risk involved. Hi Greg, and some things fail terribly, and yeah, having the torch bright costs money, but it gives you some boni, and having it low is not only bad, but definitely, yeah, it definitely makes the monster stronger, but you also get more loot. I think that's it. So, first room, let's go. And the first fights are really easy, but it's a good thing to get going again, and well, definitely trying to stun one of you. We can't open his veins, that will definitely hit him. The goal is always to reduce their numbers as quickly as possible.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And we also want to use our buffs, because this definitely well, will help out with the torch. This will give us more light.
The way is lit,
And he is
the path
stunned
is clear.
anyways, so
We
it's safe to
require
do.
only the strength to follow it.
And in an ideal world, he doesn't get his turn. Well, we can't actually hit him, so we'll buff Reginald here, give him more speed. Well, doesn't seem to be... Well, in this position he cannot heal, so this character already, I absolutely don't like her. This is crazy. I never had a Vestal that was laid out this way, but maybe we
Their
can make her
formation
work.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, first fight did go great. Unlocked strongbox, so we don't need to waste the key on it. You have to Highwayman, perfect. This is actually really nice. Plus 10 damage on the ranged skills, and we don't care about the stun resist so much, so that's good. Now we have full torchlight, even get off scouting. Found a shovel, so we can claw our way through those obstacles. And if you have any questions about the game, just drop them in the comments.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah, but we have a shovel, we can easily dig through. So, there's a fight ahead. You see, monster crits now go up, and I definitely want to get rid of this cultist Acolyte, because she does stress damage and I don't like stress damage. We could hit all three, this will dish out the most damage, but I'm not so worried about taking normal damage, health damage that is. I absolutely want to reduce stress damage. So, ideally... stunning her. I should have pulled her to the front. That was already not ideal. But we can stun out this guy. And she's now very resistant to stunning, but we can definitely stun you.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, see, we dodged, so not punished. That's absolutely perfect. Now, I want to pull her to the front. Nice. And ideally kill her off, no questions asked. See, this damage isn't too bad, so now I want to... She has high initiative, so most often she will go first. So we need to do 5 damage.
Continue the onslaught.
Done.
Destroy them all.
Plague Grenade is fine. This will kill off another one. We have full torch, so we don't need to worry about that. And you already see there's a lot of finesse about how to, yeah.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yep, I won't forget that, hopefully. How you, well, there's a, you can apply a lot of tricks, and it's absolutely important about the sequencing of things. And yeah, but mostly we will try to have fun here. So nothing in here. I plan to move along the backside, go here, and then go out this way. I'm greedy. I want to see everything. So let me know if you're interested in the journals. You can read them by yourselves if you want. I've never figured out the point of those. They're interesting enough to read, but I don't want to read them all aloud. I think it's yeah, a little bit pointless, but because you don't get them in the right order, and the story, yeah, you get a little bit of background information, but I don't think it's ultimately worth it. And more stressors. I hate them. So this time we're doing it right. Come forward where we can kill you. Get bleeding on her. And we need to do 6 damage. That should be enough. Perfect strike.
A death by inches.
Ah, great. So Greg, if your wife has some... I'm not a pro at this. If your wife has some tips, yeah, out with them. I'm always interested in getting better at games. So, like I said, priority is to reduce number of enemies.
Falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Kill them, stun them, increase the light, and, well, double stun I don't think helps. And by the way, Greg, you should absolutely give this a try. Maybe play together. It's super fun. I've started one game with my son. It's too bad you can't do multiplayer on this. That would be great. So we need more light. Let's do this.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And then hopefully kill him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Nice. And here we can use finally a key. Grave Robber. 2 speed. That's always nice. We got blood. Don't need that right away, but it's always good to have it. And found a trap. That's even better. So far, despite having terrible characters, it's, yeah, working out nicely. Here's a chance of 90%. Good. Reducing this stress is always sweet. And yeah, we'll just continue exploring.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I agree.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, and this hunger checks, so if you don't give them food, they will take a lot of stress and other damage, so I think this is a no-brainer. You always want to have enough food. Nothing in here. I like it. Well, I like more fights. Great. And I think we brought enough torches, so that's not an issue. Brought enough shovels as well. That's perfect.
The light, the promise of safety.
And another stressor back here, the bone courtier. I really hate those guys. Eat the pistol shot right away. We could bring him to the front, but I think, since they are surprised, a plague grenade might kill him off immediately. Yep. Will take 4 damage. That kills him right away. And then we can stun out the small guy. And yeah, do double damage. He has a lot of resistance, so killing him off.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Is not super important. He doesn't do that much damage, but he's a perfect tank. So wasting damage on him is pretty pointless. So he needs 5 more damage. That might be enough. Ideal. Can't hit anything useful, so let's buff ourselves. Yeah, Gravity's Shadow. Why? Just why we're in here? For the suffering, of course. So he can be stunned, so let's do this. And then finish him off. Ideal. So he will die anyways, so no need to do anything. But I don't want to idle. And yeah, we can use our fancy combat tricks here. So let's take everything.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, there's still stuff we can take, so let's do it. I do not know why you would ever stop adventuring right away. We can eat. We have a lot of food. And on the way back, the torch doesn't go down that much. So if you already know a location, it's a lot easier to move. So, final battle coming up. But we can still...
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Yeah, have a terrible roll. And final battle coming up. I don't want him to die. So let's eat a little bit of our stuff because, yeah, hopefully we need the room to carry stuff out of here anyways. Let's go in. That's manageable, I think. Come forward. This is the most dangerous enemy. And I think this time I want to prepare them for one-shotting. Stun the guy in the back. And yeah, that's not enough damage. So let's get rid of the big guy. Doesn't matter, we don't have any very useful options here. And I can't stun him, so we'll just knock this guy on the head. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Does nothing. We are not faced by that. Good thing we healed. Now we have... yeah, the plague grenade will finish him off for sure. No risks.
Eradicated.
Yeah. Absolutely love the narrator.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yep, I agree. A victory is a victory, and our Vestal, I want her operational for the next one. So you get to use the Holy Fountain. And I don't know what works on what, but I know most of the things early on. So this is, by the way, yeah, kind of a no-brainer anyways. Holy Fountain and Holy Water go together. And get the sweet, sweet stress reduction. So, one more curio. Not leaving that behind.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And here we go. First successful mission. Let's get back to our hamlet. Nice loot, and those, by the way, are used to upgrade your hamlet, and this is just for money, and money is always important, so that's it. And one of the most important things, yeah, Gravity Shadow, you're right. The narrator is absolutely great, and what I absolutely enjoy about this game is, yeah, the desperation and being backed up against the wall and battling out with overwhelming odds. Having two of your characters on death's door, one almost having a heart attack. That are the best moments of the game, and then the narrator drops one of his laconic lines. That's the best. So, let's see if you're lucky. Yeah, that's not too bad. but she probably isn't a keeper. Yeah, and Luminous is great. And yeah, horrible. Runes Explorer, that's nice, but I don't think he has a lot of scouting chance anyway, so this is pretty useless for this character. So that's kind of getting the double defense hero on the Stuka, what we have here. So probably
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
so. Yeah, what I wanted to say. Yeah, I absolutely like to keep the first characters I have, because yeah, they're most iconic. You have them from the beginning, and they most often do the most missions. But if you take a look here, he's kleptomanic, God-fearing. That's not too bad. Yeah, actually. Actually, he's not that bad, so he probably is a keeper. Yeah, he's probably a keeper as well. Luminous is nice. Night Owl is useless, but doesn't matter. Quick Reflexes is good. Stun Resist is nice and combined with the gunpowder. Yeah, we will find out if he is a keeper. So far we can't say. And she is absolutely crazy. Crazy person. But we might keep her as well, just to mix it up. She's not the usual Vestal. But yeah, let's see. Let's see who wants to join our party. Perry or Parry? Yeah. Doesn't matter in the beginning.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Fading is horrible, but we maybe can't get rid of it. Slugger is good for her. She has some ranged skills at least, and I like the Grave Robbers.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Yep, Fated is nice. He's not the greatest in the runes, but we'll take everyone on board in the beginning.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. So, we can't afford anything. Doesn't matter. We don't need to send anyone into stress healing at the moment.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Yep, so we don't need to invest at the moment.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Nice, and yeah, this estate will be, yeah, in perfect condition. Wait for it, we'll get it up. So, that's it for the first episode. Like I said, I want them short. I want to be able to do, well, episodes in the evening when I come home from work, or in the morning, just to have a regular content, because Panzer Corps, yeah, it takes 3 to 4 hours at least, and don't have that time available all the time. So I think this fits perfectly, and I like the game. So what we still can do is embark on the next mission, and once that's done, we'll call it a day. and I will start to draw up a strategic battle plan for the upcoming Panzer Corps mission. And I hope to see all of you there in about 1 hour. But let's focus on the darkest estate for the moment. So I usually choose my missions based on the reward. So the survival guide I think is great, because scouting always helps. Stun skill, great for the plague doctor, honestly. Slippery boots. This is nice because I don't care so much about move resist. At least not in the beginning. I don't know if later on there are monsters that do a lot of shuffling around. But honestly, all those things seem great. So this is short, short, short. Everything is short. We don't need crests as much. But we need deeds. We get deeds everywhere. Probably the most useful thing will be the survival guide in the beginning. At least I hope. And will give some of the new guys a chance to shine. Yeah, her skills are really horribly set, but I want a healer, so we have to put her on the 3rd position, so at least she can use Dazing Light and Healing Grace. That's good. Dismas. Well, Reynold will definitely give a break because I don't like his kleptomanic. He steals all my stuff. So, Evelyn, she's actually a girl. So, Evelyn, how about you taking the front? And the Gravedigger. Yeah, we'll see. Give the new guys a chance, and we'll see how they do next time. Well, we have a lot of stuff actually. Let's apply this immediately. 2 speed for the Grave Robber, Quickening Satchel, that one I like. Chester, we don't have one. This one I don't like, so we'll probably sell this one right away. I don't want my inventory really clogged up, so we either use it or don't use it. Yeah, she's horrible. The fading is... We have to get rid of that or get rid of her. So we can't upgrade our party. We can't use more stuff. So ready for next time. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time, and hope to see you when we start up Panzer Corps later. And until then, as always, have a nice time. And yeah, see ya. Bye.